Alright, it's Friday, August 19th, somewhere around there. And we've got a local festival. We're doing a run of 1,800 shirts. There's some over there, some back there. We've done, probably about 500-600 already. Running just straight black ink on a white shirt. It's easy money, easy as it gets. Print through a 195 Sherlock Easy Frame at about, about 30 psi, a little bit under on the print head. Using a Smile & Jack blade, hard flood. We are printing at 12 inches per second, flooding at 10 inches per second. Got the flood set exactly to where the index arrives at the same time the flood is finished. Speed that up a little bit, see what happens. See how it gets there just a little bit before the index gets there. It's unnecessary to stroke that fast. Put that back down to 10. I don't know how fast we're printing right here. I would imagine probably only maybe 15 shirts a minute. We can go up from that pretty easily. Add a little pressure top right of that print. Just a few specks of black ink weren't clearing the screen. Okay, we're clear now. Just the guys load here and unload. This is easy money right here. Tell we're not printing with too much pressure at all. We've done 500-600 shirts and the palette tape is still good. There's not a bunch of ink on the palette tape, as you can see. Still look brand new. Up to about 31, 32 psi right now. You can hear that god-awful noise in the background. That's our air compressor over there. It's terrible. Some of our many inks. Squeegees, flood bars, process inks, and some of our specialty inks. Underneath the squeegees and flood bars is a bunch of ink that I've just kind of mixed together for various things, kind of experimental inks. Nothing that we use on a regular basis, that's for sure. Our color charts. Some of our bases, Wilflex, thickener and reducer, and some QCM 158 and softy base. This is what we use to keep the shirts down on the pallets. Let's go down here and check on Mark. See how Mark's holding up. It's only about 108 in here today. It's not too shabby. Sure beats, I think it was last Friday, it got up to about 112, 113. Alright. See how easy that print is? Nothing to it. Our reclaim booth. Screen's ready to go, ready to get reclaimed. There's the lone wooden frame here. Don't even know where this thing came from, but I've never printed through it. I think Carlos did, but I've never even used it. And here we go. We've got a bunch of 18 by 20 Newmans that we were going to use for the manual press, but we never print manually really, and it's just not worth putting a bunch of mesh in these if we're never going to use them. So if anybody wants them, they're for sale, but I can't get rid of them because nobody wants the plastic corners. But unless you were going to put the Murakami S thread on there and keep them around 20, high mesh screens at around 20 newtons, then they're pretty much worthless. We've got our busted rack over here and these worthless panel frames with the Chinese mesh in them. And here we've got our Newman rollers that are just waiting to be remeshed whenever I get time, which I don't know if I'll ever get around to it, as busy as we are right now. Alright. Alright, I guess that's enough video for today. I think I'm going to start taking videos every Friday just to bore the absolute shit out of everybody. Later.